Well, ladies and dudes, this is it. This is the moment that all of us has been waiting for almost 12 months. I am finally gonna do my top 20 best videos that I have ever done in the year of 2023. And yes, ladies and dudes, I will admit, this is going to be a very, 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 over 9,000, very hard list to do. After all, there are so many videos to choose from movie reviews, to top 10 or 5 lists, to quick videos, to short videos, or hashtag videos, you name it. But which one of them finally made it to the list? Well, let's find out right now. Well, anyway, hi ladies and dudes, this is Rebecca Lynn Barkley, aka Boobot1987. This is my review for today. And today I have no review, ladies and dudes, but for today's list, ladies and dudes, we are finally here for 2 parts and 2 parts only for my top 20 best videos that I have ever done in the year of 2023. Yeah, like I said, 2023 is my most struggling year since I had a very, very struggling life. And it tortures me very, very much. After everything that happened to me this year, it's just too much for me. I just hope and pray my darkness, mess type of thingamajig will finally come to an end. So no more negative signs will happen to me for 2024. Well, if you guys know me too well. But before we head on to 2024, ladies and dudes, I have to go ahead and do my top 20 best videos that I have ever done in the year of 2023. Yeah, there's a lot of videos that I made. Well, from here and there. And I'm very darn sorry that I haven't done much videos as I hoped. Well, if you guys know me too well. So I guess all of you are ready to see which videos that finally made it to the list. But remember, we gotta do part 1. We gotta do part 1 of my top 20 best videos in the year of 2023. And I gotta let you know right now, there's gonna be some videos here and there that will feature in a tie. Because it'll be way too hard for me to pick which video do I like the best from all the videos that I've done from this year. Well, if you know what I mean. So, without further ado, ladies and dudes, here is my part 1 of my top 20 best videos that I have ever done in the year of 2023. So, here we go. And yes, I have a piece of paper for it. So, here we go. Coming at number 20. For the very first time in my life, I got a 4-way tie. Just a tie between all four hashtag videos. And I'll let you people pick which hashtag do you like the best. Do you like Never Give Up Hope, Reality, Safety Must Come First, or Redeem Yourself? To cut this short about this one, it was short, it was quick, it has so many important messages that all of us need to learn for what our world is missing. for all this time, for the past several years or so. Something that has to be very, very serious. Big time. That's all I could say for number 20. And coming at number 19 is another tiebreaker. Just a two-way tie between the two best videos that feature Pokemon cards. And I'll let you guys pick which one you like the best. Do you like I got all three of the Radiant Pokemon cards that came from Crown Zenith, or which Pokemon do you like the best? Which ones do you like? Do you like the part when I was talking about all three of the Radiant Pokemon that I have ever gotten from Crown Zenith? Or is it the one where I talk about those two mysterious wolves? One who has a shield and the other who has a sword in its mouth. I'll let you guys pick. It's way too hard for me to choose. So let's move on. At number 18, it is time for me to have breakfast on a Saturday morning. I will say this is one of my best videos I have ever done so far, even if it took place from this month. I finally show you what the heck I love to eat for breakfast. Yummy. It'll make me hungry already. In my tummy. I can't say anything about that one for the number 18 spot. So coming at number 17 is my ranking of all the songs that came from Something to Be. To tell you the truth is, ladies and dudes, this is one of my most hardest videos I ever done so far in the year 2023. And I tried really, really hard to say what I want to say about all the songs that came from Rob Thomas's very first album that started it all. It's a good album after all, but sadly it has a couple of flaws. But the most biggest flaw I found with Rob Thomas's first solo record was his shape of the look of his face. And he lost his beautiful golden brownish hair. I don't like that at all. Downhill for me. And yeah, I try to do that. I have to redo that video all over again from scratch and try to make it better than ever. Well, if you guys get the picture. So I put that at number 17, and coming at number 16, I will say this is my most underrated movie review I've done this year, and I wish people should see this movie review just a little bit more. And that is my movie review of The Secret World of Arrietty. I will say that was my most emotional movie review I have ever done so far in my career. I mean, that movie did bring me into tears. And one of the most underrated Studio Ghibli movies I have ever seen in my whole entire life. And yes, it wasn't directed by Hayao Miyazaki. That's for sure. And yes, it has a whole ton of fun facts to be found in this film. Well, just a little bit. So, let's move on to 16. No, my mistake. Number 15. So, coming at number 15 goes to my movie review of Marlowe. I will say one of the most underrated films I have ever seen in the year 2023, and I had a blast with this movie. I had a really good time watching this film from start to finish, and this is one of the most funnest Liam Neeson films I have ever watched in my whole entire life. It has so many fun moments I will never forget in movie history. And yes, this movie also features some good fun facts you should know about this film. Something that will surprise you. You'll know what I mean. So that fits at number 15, and coming at number 14 is another good movie review I've done that featured fun facts, and it was featured by Mr. Kenneth Branagh, the guy who directed this very underrated film. And that is my movie review of Murder of the Oriental Express. Another good movie review I had a good time doing for this whole entire year. And I will admit, this is one of the best homework films I have ever studied my whole entire life. I did study this movie very carefully, and there's a whole ton of fun facts to be found that features these actors and actresses who had so many things in common and get involved with their previous work and all that stuff. And yeah, there was one part of the film that was based by a true story. Well, if you guys don't believe me, go back and rewatch that movie review all over again from scratch, and you'll know what I'm talking about. So that's why it's at number 14. Coming at number 13, I'm sure this is everybody's most favorite movie review of all time from this year. And yes, it took place in Halloween. So it's my movie review of Wicked City. And I think I know the reason why this is everybody's favorite movie review I've done this year. It's because of my Grim Reaper costume. And yeah, at the beginning of that video I did wear my mask, but I only wore it for just a couple of seconds, and then I decided to switch it, put my sunglasses back on, and you could see my face again. I think that might be the reason why everybody loves that movie review, because of my Grim Reaper costume, and not just the movie review itself. I'll have to agree with all of you on that one. That's for sure. So let's move on to number 12. I got another tiebreaker, and I can't tell which one of these two movie reviews that I do like the best from the Evangelion movies. So in a tie at number 12 is the second Evangelion movie or the final chapter of the Evangelion movie. I can't tell which one I like the best. They're both good in their own rights. And they're so much fun to do. One that featured 2 unknown questions that was left unanswered, and the other one featured one of the best climax ever in movie history that I will never forget in anime history. What else I could say about that? So that has to be at number 12. And finally, ladies and dudes, coming at number 11 is my favorite big lip alligator moment in John Wick Chapter 3. I had so much fun with that video. And it happened on the same day that I decided to change my Windows 8 to Windows 10. That's very darn true, ladies and dudes. I really did that on the very same day. And as for that video I've done that took place in January, I explained to all of you of my most favorite scene of all time in John Wick Chapter 3 that featured one of the most biggest lip alligator moments I will never forget in movie history. It happened one time and one time only, and it never happened again. And sadly, we'll never see that moment ever again in another John Wick film. Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back and rewatch that video all over again from scratch. If you know me too well. And that is it, ladies and dudes. That is my part 1 of my top 20 best videos that I have ever done in the year 2023. So, to be continued.